In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to unlock all secret pets in Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. So yeah, currently inside the game, there are actually a ton of secret pets available to hatch, some of them being a lot easier to hatch than other ones. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys every single secret pet that's available to hatch, not the ones that have been removed. Just so you know, every secret pet that you guys will see further on in this video is actually hatchable. Or at least until I say the ones that aren't hatchable aren't. But yeah, we have a lot of secret pets to go over in this video, so make sure you guys watch the entire video so you guys can see everything. So let's get into it right now. As we're going to be going ahead and using pretty much this infinity area to go ahead and show off where all these secret pets are located. And I'm also going to show you guys which secret pet I think you guys should be hatching as well to get the most value. So the first secret pet we're going to be starting off with is going to just be the King Doggy inside of the common egg. And yeah, unfortunately I have not been able to hatch this one, but I also haven't really opened that many eggs of the common egg, only 3,000. So yeah, the secret pet is actually called the Prophet pet, and it's pretty rare. Not too many exist because as you can see below, it's a 1 in 250 million, which is pretty ridiculous. But yeah, also another thing I want to mention is, like I just said, make sure you guys do check the odds of the secret pet, because if they are super high like this one, you might not have some high chances of getting it. But I'm sure if you can somehow actually get it, it's going to be pretty valuable considering how rare it is. And yeah, the bounties do refresh every single like 24 hours, so they do refresh pretty often, so you do need to keep checking this to see which one is available. But yeah, moving on to the next pet down the egg list, we have the Overlord right here, obviously to hatch inside of the Nightmare egg. It's a 1 in 50 million, and it's pretty easy to hatch, to be honest, and it's also a permanent secret pet. So yeah, in my opinion, I would definitely not recommend you guys hatch this thing, because for one, like I mentioned earlier or just a second ago, it's already permanent, and yeah, the demand for this pet is only lowering, and the value for this pet is only lowering, so I would definitely recommend you guys don't hatch the Overlord pet. So yeah, not too bad. Well, then moving on to the next secret pet I'm going to be showing, it is the Queen Kitty inside of the Rainbow egg. However, this pet is on the secret bounty board, so it's only going to be available like once every 3 days or something. I'm not sure how often it does show up in the bounty board, but the bounty is available to hatch inside the Rainbow egg, and I believe the secret chances for it for the Queen Kitty is a 1 in 80 million, so it's honestly kind of difficult, but not super difficult compared to some of these other secret pets. It's definitely hatchable. You just need to make sure you pay attention to see when it's available on the bounty board, and this one is honestly not a bad secret to hatch, just because one, currently at the time of recording this video, it just came out along with the other secret pets that were added on the bounty board, so if you can actually hatch this thing, it's going to be somewhat valuable until it's been out for a while. Alright, then moving on, I went ahead and showed all of the secret pets on the bounty board now, so now we are going to be moving on to this Cyber egg, which obviously contains the secret pet, which is the Mech Robot. And the chances to hatch the Mech Robot, I believe, is a 1 in 75 million chance, which compared to the other secret pets, it's also not too bad, but the value of this thing is pretty bad. It's almost just as bad as the Overlord pet. And yeah, since this thing is a permanent egg in the game, this thing is only going to drop more and more in value as more get hatched. So yeah, in terms of all of the 3 secret pets, like the King Doggy, Overlord, and Mech Robot, those are at least the 3 secret pets that are constantly available to hatch, and out of those 3, I'd probably just assume that the Mech Robot is probably the best to hatch, but that only goes for permanent secret pets. I honestly probably wouldn't even recommend you guys open the permanent secret pets too much, because the limited ones are much rarer. So the next secret pet I want to attempt to show you guys how to get is the Doggy 1337, which is the secret pet available in the Underworld egg, which just came out, and it is the secret Rift egg. This one right here, and it's honestly not extremely difficult to actually get to spawn, because you do have access to the board game now, which it can spawn from. So yeah, we have a decent amount of dice, not an insane amount, but we should have enough to hopefully at least get a few chances on these islands. So yeah, let's see, I guess what we can get. This game board though definitely got nerfed pretty hard compared to the last update, because the rewards just don't seem really as good. But yeah, it's not a big deal, we should be alright. Alright, here we go, we got our first Rift chest. Let's go ahead and skip this thing right here. We got the 4 high tier potions, okay, and we can go ahead and use a golden dice. There we go. Alright game, please spawn us the Rift. It can even be the 5x, just give us something. And okay, we got the 5x, no way, let's go. That was pretty easy. Now let's go ahead and just go down here and find this thing. Alright, and here is the island right down here. Here we go. And yeah, we can go ahead and spend our tickets on this thing. It's actually pretty expensive, not gonna lie. But yeah, we're gonna go and pop up some evolved potions and some affinity elixir. Let's see if we can maybe get something from here. And yeah, this is also the egg that you are able to hatch the Doggy 1337 from. However, it has to be available on the bounty board, because it is actually the last bounty board pet. So since it's not on the board right now, I cannot currently hatch it, which kind of sucks. But make sure you guys do keep checking the board every single day so you can see which secret pet is available, because if it is some really rare one that requires like a rift spawning in just like so, you can probably get pretty lucky opening it up. But yeah, I still have yet to hatch the last legendary pet from this Underworld egg, so let's go and see if we can hopefully do that. So yeah, we're just gonna go and open this egg up, and let's see if we can hatch anything. And we were back, and I'm pretty sure I didn't hatch anything too good. Actually, matter of fact, I didn't hatch anything. That's actually kind of crazy. Also, as you can see, my inventory is not looking too great. And that is because, as you can see, I traded a lot of the pets to my alt account, and we're blowing a decent amount of bubbles, and we're just gonna let it honestly sit here and just blow as many bubbles as it can blow. So yeah, we're just gonna leave this alone for a while, and I guess we'll see how much it's at in like a few days or something. Also, I didn't even know you could actually get a challenge to hatch the underworld egg. That's honestly was pretty interesting, but yeah, since I actually somehow got it, I got it done. But yeah, moving on, I want to give my recommendation on which secret pet I think you guys should be hatching. Instead of secret pet, I guess I should be saying which egg you should be hatching. So yeah, we're gonna keep going on with that. And yeah, currently the egg I'm hatching is this 200 million egg. However, if you guys are seeing this video at a later date and this egg is not available, most likely pretty much the entire history of the game, there always is usually an event going on with some limited pets to obtain. Whether it be like a 200 million event or just like some random egg that gets added to the game, there's usually a pretty rare limited pet that's honestly pretty worth hatching, and I'd recommend opening. You guys should open up this egg if you still have it available to hatch, because there's actually 2 secret pets inside of the 200 million egg, which honestly makes it one of the best to hatch. You can literally hatch the Lord Shock or the Wolf Lord, and I believe that the Wolf Lord is like a 1 in 100 million, so it's not insanely rare, but it is still decently rare. As you can see, I've also opened up 422,000 eggs. That's also just on this account. I've probably opened up like 600,000 probably in total or so, and unfortunately I have not hatched a single secret pet from this event egg yet, which is pretty unfortunate. See, hopefully we can get a secret pet here soon that we can actually hatch from this event egg. That would be pretty nice. And yeah, I guess with that being said, that pretty much is every secret pet that has been available inside the game to show, and that you can also currently hatch. But another thing I want to mention as well, and that is you guys do also have access, or you should have access to the Infinity Egg, where you can actually catch every secret pet, or every pet in the game pretty much just from this egg. So yeah, I've heard some people saying that this egg is worth it, but I've also heard some people that said it's not worth it to open up. So honestly, in my opinion, I don't really have a strong opinion for either way, but I think you guys should just test this out for yourself and see if you can get lucky. And then if you spend some time on this egg and if you haven't hatched anything, then yeah, you probably know it's not your sign to open this egg up. But I have heard from some people they've actually gotten lucky opening up the Infinity Egg and hatched a few secret pets from it. So yeah, I guess in the end it just depends on your luck. But also another thing, if you can change the eggs you want to open right here from the Overlord to the Mini Game Paradise if you want to do that. Just know if you are opening up the Mini Game Paradise egg, the only secret pet you can currently hatch is the Mech Robot, so you might as well go ahead and open up the Cyber Egg. And yeah, probably as they continue to add more secret pets to all these eggs, it'll probably be more and more worth it to open up the Infinity Egg, just because you'll be able to hatch a secret pet from pretty much all the eggs if there is one inside of them. So yeah, for now I would say the Infinity Egg isn't really too worth it. However, if they add like a lot of secret pets in all the eggs, then I would definitely say it's worth it, because you'll have a chance to hatch a secret pet in like pretty much all the eggs that get opened up. And yeah, also I'm sure inside the future there's going to be many more eggs added with many more secret pets added. So yeah, this is only the beginning of how many secret pets have been added, but yeah, that pretty much is all of them that I have mentioned for this video. Hopefully this video is able to help some of you guys out, and yeah, that pretty much is everything for it. Make sure you guys head over to the Discord server if you guys want. The link of that will be in the description. Make sure you guys also check out my Roblox UGC as well. This Vortex over my shoulder is a pretty cool item. I'd really appreciate if you guys would buy it. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I'd really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.